Hello friends, this is Prashant. Um, I ordered this beautiful Russian Paketa watch a few weeks back on eBay, and it arrived finally today. Thought of sharing my views on this watch, as I was not able to find much about it on YouTube. I thought it might help others also. Um, it's a Rakita Copernicus or Copernic or Cosmos or Sun and Moon watch. Many names which are associated with this watch. Beautiful watch, and this is one of the many models which have been produced by the Petrovordiets factory, which is in the St. Petersburg, Russia, since 1962, earlier USSR. Um, so, how come Raketa? Well, the thing is, those of you who are actually history buffs would know uh, that Yuri Gagarin was the first person uh, from Earth who had gone to the outer space, and he traveled in a rocket which was called Vostok. And those who are familiar with the Russian watches know Vostok is also one of those many watches which have been made by the Russian factories, the Russian watch factories. So that rocket was called Vostok 1, and Vostok also became one of the flagship models. The other thing is Raketa basically means rocket, and now if you see over here, you'll find Paketa. Now there is a lot of confusion about this, but based on whatever I've read on various forums and all, one theory says that those watches which have Paketa on the dial, that means it is for the international market, and those which have Raketa on the dial, they are for the domestic market. So, well, there is also another theory which says that the Cyrillic um, um, you know pronunciation or um, conversion of R sound is P, and therefore Paketa and Raketa means the same. Now, in my opinion, if you have a Raketa or a Paketa over here, apart from that, if the other uh, you know other prints on the dial are in Russian, then it is for the domestic market, and if it is in English, then it is for the international market. That's just how I take it. I may be wrong. I'm no expert, but that's what I've learned from the various forums and all. Now, coming to this particular watch, it is a fabulous watch that way. Um, uh, this watch is the many people claim is dedicated to Nicholas Copernicus, who was a famous um, astrologer, and who uh, or rather astronomer. I'm sorry, I said astrologer, astronomer, who did some path-breaking stuff. He was the one who said that Earth is not the center of the universe; it is the other way around. It is Sun which is the center of our universe, and Earth, uh, you know, goes around it. And that's how the lunar eclipse also came into picture, because lunar eclipse is when uh, Earth, Sun, and Moon, they come in the straight line, where Earth is in between Sun and the Moon, and the shadow of Earth falls on Moon, and that typically happens when it is a full moon night. Now, I read on one of the forums, which I think was the Vintage Seiko forum, made by somebody in Singapore or somewhere, where a very beautiful description of this watch was there. According to that forum, this particular dial, if you see it's a glittering kind of a dial, which is basically a matte finish dial, that depicts our that is the sky, or I would say the space, and this printed railroad kind of thing is our galaxy, which is the Milky Way. This yellow hand, the circular yellow hand, is the sun, and this circular ring hand is the moon over here. These 5 applied indices, um, which are here on the dial, are 5, they depict 5 stars. And this second hand is basically time, the movement of time. So every hour, and this is a mechanical watch, every hour when these hands cross over each other, that signify the lunar eclipse. So you know, that's this watch. And if you see, this case is an anodized case, and again, it's, people claim that it is a telescopic case, where if you see, a telescope is basically 3 cylinders or 4 cylinders going one inside each other, and then they can expand. That's how, that is a basic level definition of a telescopic body. If you see closely, this case is the first cylinder, then this crystal holder is the second cylinder, and this crystal, which is an acrylic crystal, flat, slightly curved crystal, is the third cylinder in the telescopic body. If I turn it around, you'll find that this is a press fit case pack. This is an NOS watch, or a new old stock or old unused watch, as it was sold to me by the seller. And it's in fabulous condition. If you see, here it says made in USSR. So this is prior to 1992 when it was manufactured, because in 1992 USSR got disintegrated, and became many countries. So this is prior to that. The movement in this particular watch is a 2609 HA. Now, most of these watches come with an HA or an HP, and I'm using the English alphabets because that is how most of you will recognize it. People claim that the HA movement, 2609 HA movement, is a better movement in this, because that is better calibrated and more accurate. Um, and HP is slightly less, but I am not sure about that. With new modern equipments and all, I'm sure both of them can be very well calibrated, but then that's how it is. So amazing watch. If you're looking for Russian Paketo watch, go for NOS ones. Do a lot of research before you buy them, because there are tons of fakes which are also there. Franken watches, rather, I would not use fakes, because they are again assembled watches. This is one of the quintessential watches that one should have in their collection. These are the packaging in which it came. So it had a nice name tag for me, and this I took the liberty of opening, and I therefore thought I would give you a better view and talk about it. So this is my attempt at sharing some information about the Raketa Copernicus watch, and I'm very happy with it. I got this package earlier today, and the time was set, and it's been keeping good time ever since. Thanks a ton for taking out time and watching this video. I know it has become a slightly longer version, but couldn't help it. A lot of information, many things might have been left unsaid, but thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon for my other videos. If you are interested in Indian watches or HMT watches, you can look at my other channel, which is HMT Watches Picture Gallery, where I do reviews about Indian HMT watches. Thanks a ton. Goodbye.